Good afternoon, you guys. It's the first Sunday in Advent, and yesterday and this morning, I was like, I need to do something because I've been in a funk. Um, so I was like, I need to do something to be better, be back to myself this season, right? And so I was like, I can go to the earlier mass, and I did. So I went to the 8 a.m. Um, the only thing is I like to dress up for mass usually, and so but I wanted my gym clothes because I was going to work out right after, right? Because I haven't been consistent with my workouts, and that's been throwing me off as well. So yeah, so I feel very accomplished, and now what I don't want is for mass to feel like something that I do like a check off list, right? And even today it felt a little bit like that way. Like I'm like I have to go. I feel bad if I don't go, but that's not like it shouldn't be a checklist, right? And I'm engaged in the mass when I go and I pay attention, unless I go with my son because he's always running around the church. And I went to a different church today, which is the one that's closest to my house. Before I got married and everything, I lived elsewhere in another town, and so we still attend that church because me and my parents and now my daughter are very involved in that church. Like we're ministers in that church, and it's just like I don't know, like a reflection that I have of don't have even like Christmas be a checklist, right? I haven't, speaking of which, I haven't started buying any gifts, but that's besides the point. I don't know if it's because I'm older or like I just want it to be more of a reflection, more of an opportunity to strengthen my faith. Like I said, and I haven't been in a funk faith wise. Like it's not, my faith has not faltered. It's more like a lot of life is going through the motions, like routines, and I got out of that a little bit, just things with the kids, and so I got out of my personal routines, right, like my workouts and stuff like that. I haven't been that consistent, and I'm sorry that I sound like not a very normal person, but I got Invisalign, which, by the way, my teeth are not this yellow. Yesterday I went to the mall and I felt like I wanted a golden latte, which is a turmeric based drink. And I was like, I'm not gonna take off my retainers. Like, I'm sorry. Or they're not retainers, whatever these things, my trays, whatever they're called. I'm like, I'm not gonna take that off because I'm in the mall. That's gonna be even more uncouth. And I had my little pocket tray thing with me, but I was like, and then to pop them back in, and I didn't have a toothbrush. Anyway, they are super stained. I washed them a million times with the Invisalign crystals. I was like, I actually Googled if you can put bleach, like a drop in the ultrasonic cleaner, and said that's not good for the trays. So I decided not to do it. But whatever. I have a new set of a new tray set that I have to put in on Wednesday. So bear with me and my yellow teeth, people. Then this is from Target, and I love that it's a sleigh, like as in Santa's sleigh, but it's also like sleigh, like and my Christmas earrings. I did my hair myself like 2 days ago, so it's not, you know, the roots are not as smooth. Yeah, it's just that today my sister's coming from North Carolina for a little bit. Um, I have a lot of laundry and organizing to do. I need to better prepare for mornings are complete chaos in my house, right? Um, my son takes lunch to school. I make it fresh every day. My daughter does not like to be rushed in the mornings, but she's also hard to wake up. A lot of things, like, which is why I also kind of stopped going to the gym in the mornings, and I can't do that. Like, I just have to like be back on track. I have to drink my water, eat my protein. I've been like off basically since like the summer. Just not as consistent as I was because it was almost like robotic for me. And that kind of thing to be like routine and checklist, that's okay because then that makes everything else better. Like the spiritual, the being present with your family. If I mean for myself, if I do those basic things, like basic care basically, then I can be a better human being, I feel like. But then I don't want those other things to become like a little checklist, like going to mass. And so even like for today's reading, and I was thinking about this, like if I could like give a little goal to myself, like for set a little goal for myself for the week, besides the workout and that, like an Advent goal. And so today's reading was like put on the armor of light, like to put on Jesus. And so I I want to try like consciously to be a light for other people, to be maybe a little bit humorous, to smile, because I can be very like focused on, like I have to go to the post office and the supermarket and the pharmacy, and like not even say hi or good morning to people. The gym too, like I don't know, like I could be like kinder, because I like, and I've said this in a previous video, I love when I find those like vitamin people, like those people that are like just insert energy into your day, like make your day, and even like with like a smile or like a nice comment, like, hey, I like your shirt, like, and it's not to be fake, right? It's genuine, and I'm like that. Like I genuinely, because I like clothes, and I like style, and I like glasses, and so like I do notice these things anyway. But just to be more conscious of saying like good morning, and even being like more patient with my kids in the morning. So that's my goal for this week, and yeah, I'll see if I can keep up with doing like a weekly little Advent video.